I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell. It's Favorite Friday, episode 17 of our anime series. And today's anime is Magical Warfare. So, it's been a while since I've watched this anime, so I don't remember exactly how it happens in the beginning. But, um, the main character, now I might butcher her name, it's Nao. I don't know if it's Now or just Now or Nao. I don't know. But um she ends up she's like battling somebody. Um she's never met any of the main characters. She doesn't know Mamoru, she doesn't know Asami or Kenichi. So she's just like a stranger that came out of nowhere. She's shooting her gun at something. But in this world, when you are young enough, like you're a child, a teenager, and you're exposed to magic, it gets in your pores, and then you become a magical being as well. So her shooting her gun magic, um, made it to where uh Mamoru and his friends were susceptible to the magic, and they had magic abilities. Now, I don't remember all the different names. They have different names for all of them. But Mamoru, his became, I think they said evasion magic. So it's like it picks your personality, and that's what it gives you. So he he was able, like, when he fights, it's like he gets like little hints of what they're gonna do next, so he's able to evade their attacks. Um, it's like having like a sixth sense. Like it's cool. Um, and then his friend Kenichi, um, he has like this firepower, and then um, their other friend Asami, who was Mamoru's fake girlfriend. Like, long story, but her magic, I forget what they call it. I thought it was beast magic. Like, you think she turns into a beast. She can just transform. Like, when it first happens, she starts changing her body. I think her chest gets really big. Um and like it's not in her control, but when she gets better at it, she can turn into somebody else. Like, she can look exactly like them. So, yeah, so that is very like helpful. Like, if you need to get into places, you can make yourself look like one of them. If you need to get out of places, like, yeah. So I get like that ability. Um so yeah, there's like so much going on in the story. So they had like a war, and like you get punished. Like, I think you're not supposed to be fighting in like in our world, in the like the real world. Um, like, if you seriously hurt each other, I think you get punished. Like, it's like taboo. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Um, her her hits didn't land, so she was okay from being punished. Um, but yeah, like there's so much going on in the story. There's like, there's one side that's like bad, and the other side that's good, but it's like there's good and bad in both sides, and it's just like um it's not all black and white. And then the leaders that are left from their sides go and they fight, and I don't know exactly what happened, because the end leaves in a cliffhanger, which just makes you think like everything you taught us, told us, like, it's not what really happened. Like, how the war started, who Mamoru's brother is. It seems like like he always had him as his brother. But then when there's flashbacks, it's like he was the same age as the mom. So it's just like it doesn't make any sense. Um like, are you that person's kid or are you that person? Because it seems like you are that person. How did you not age a day? How do you still look like a teenager? Um and we're like, what is happening? But um like, I like the bond between like the main characters, that even though they didn't know what the hell was going on, they didn't know anything after Nanao, or however you say her name, after she explained what happened and she apologized and she let them know that now they have magic abilities and it's not safe for them to be there anymore, that they should really go with her, enroll in her school, and really learn how to use their magic. They were skeptical at first, but they went along with it, and eventually, like, they got used to it. They got better at using their abilities, and like they were like figuring out where they wanted to be, like what side they were gonna be on. Um, and turns out, I guess they manipulated Nanao's older brother, and she was trying so hard to get him back. And his power, if I remember correctly, I believe it was like ice. Um, like, they do get him back, they do undo all the brainwashing, but it was just so hard to see, like, him being so mean and like I don't care about my little sister, when in all reality, like, his little sister is everything to him. He just couldn't overcome the like manipulation that they did to his mind. um he was insanely strong. I think he ended up being like number two. Like, he was high rank in there, in that like organization. So yeah, like, there's a lot that goes on, and the kids find out like not everything is as it seems, and they have to like come to their own conclusions and everything. Eventually, the younger brother, I can't remember his name right now, but he goes to the evil side. um he gets an ability as well. I don't remember what it is, but then you find out that stuff about him, that he was there with the mom, and like it might not really be his brother, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know how he got a glimpse into the past. But um if I remember correctly, the sword that he uses, like the weapon that he uses, it was one that was like left over. It wasn't one that was made specifically for him, and it takes a lot of magical power for Mamoru to like even get it to do like half of its like capability. Turns out that weapon belonged to his mother. um I think she lost her magical ability, and then she went to the human world, right? And lived her life and raised her children there. So it's just crazy to me, like, the weapon that called to you is a weapon that belonged to your mom. Like, it's like it recognizes like family, you know? And he was doing his best to get better, and I understand being frustrated, like, that you are not as strong as you want to be to use it fully. But my thing is, well, you started from zero. It's not like you had power since you were a little kid. So give yourself some grace in that aspect, you know? But I get it. And then it's like maybe some people just have an immense amount of magic that for whatever reason you just don't have, and that's okay. But like, he gets much better as time goes on, but I think it's just like a little frustrating that it's just like you feel like limited, you know? But yeah, like, it's a fun anime. I believe it's only one season, and I hate that they left it on a cliffhanger so you don't know what happened. It came out in 2014. As far as I know, they're not even working on the second season. So that just made me sad. I have to look up to see if it has a manga to like get that conclusion of what happened. If the manga also left off on a cliffhanger, then that's sad. Because what the heck? What's going on? Who wins? Like, do we figure everything out? Like, what's going on? Also, does the mom, like, still have powers? Like, does it come back to her, like, on Bleach with Ichigo's dad? Or is her power completely gone? I don't know. Um, yeah. Also, like, um, like the principal, like the leader of the school, looks insanely young. Like, she looks like a child. Like, she looks like the little kids might be freshmen, and she looks like she might be a senior. But she's like Mamoru's mom's age. Like, how did you guys just not age? That's how that one guy was able to be Mamoru's younger brother and never freaking aged. So I don't know. But yeah, it's overall like a fun anime. It's not as dramatic as some other ones, or not as intense fighting, but I still think it's a good watch, and it's a lot of fun, and I love them like coming into their own, developing their powers, coming into like a group unit and working together and fighting together, and just finding like a harmony within each other, and also realizing the people that were on the other side aren't as bad as they're made out to be. And it's like trying to understand that it's just like everyone had to pick a side, and it's just like maybe they were manipulated, whatever, but they're not as evil as they seem. And it's nice to see that. And like, you just get that, like, with people in general, that not everything is as it seems. Like, you have to really get to know someone to really like have an idea of them, to really like have a final like decision of like whether you like them or not, whether they're good people or not. Like, you have to really know them, because some people just put on this persona and that's not really who they are. So let me know what you think of the anime. Thank you for spending time with me. Catch me in the next one. Bye.